This is Christine Deeren for DS Simon Vlog Views. I'm here at the eBay and Reagan Communications Social Media Revolution Conference, and I got a chance to speak with Christopher Barger of GM. I asked him about the top 3 things to keep in mind before starting a blog.
Understand what you want to accomplish first. Don't go thinking that you need to get into blogs or blogging just because everybody's doing it. Have a plan in place. Are we trying to build associative relationships? Are we trying to publicize a product? What are we trying to accomplish? That's the first thing. Don't just go in blind. Secondly, recognize that this is an opportunity to learn as much as it is to inform or to educate. The benefit of these technologies is being able to listen to one another. If it's an internal blog or an internal tool, then your employees are going to be talking to you. Learn from that. Don't just use it as a messaging tool. If you're engaging with the consumer audience, learn what they're saying. Take the, this is market research written large, and you've got people who are willing to give it to you. You don't even have to pay them to be in a focus group. So treat this as an opportunity to listen. The third one, I guess, would be recognize that this is a casual medium. There are other places to go to get press releases. There are other places to go to get official corporate statements. Use the language and talk about the kinds of things that you would talk about with your neighbor, your spouse, your family. Use that kind of language. Talk about it in that way. Explain things that way. If you're going to be formal and corporate, there's probably a policy statement somewhere. There's probably a press release that they can go get. The idea of doing a good blog is giving people value that they can't get somewhere else. If all you're giving them is rehashed stuff that they can get somewhere else, you're not really giving them anything they need.
I asked him about GM's new social media site, GM Next.
The idea we had for GM Next was, first of all, we recognized we needed to reach a generation of consumers who weren't paying attention to us and who didn't find us relevant. So we wanted to use the tools available that they use to communicate with them. The other idea was that we have done, I guess what everybody's done with sort of the mass communication model. Here's our message. We're going to push it out to you. Now you're going to take it, and we've done our job. We're recognizing that that's not effective anymore, that the audience, whether it's consumers, employees, no matter whom it is, are expecting a dialogue, are expecting an interaction, and frankly, you're not the sole authority or even the most trusted authority of information on your own company. So that dialogue element, that we're going to actually interact with you, is what we were trying to accomplish with Next. It was a great way to launch our company not only to our next century, but launch our communications group into this new way of communicating, getting our arms around it, and learning to do it well.